Yeah, assalamu alaikum. So this is Unit 3, Data Processing and Representation, and this is the last topic, which is comparing statistics. So let's consider an example first. In a school, girls and boys are having an argument, which is that girls are taller than boys. Evidence of girls' argument is that since the tallest student is a girl, hence girls are taller, while boys are arguing that since shortest student is also a girl, hence girls are shorter. Use your skills and statistics. Find out if the statement girls are taller than boys true for the given data set. So we basically have the heights of the girls and we have heights of the boys. And so girls are basically saying that we have a girl that's 140 centimeter and that's the highest height of a student. So girls are taller. And boys are saying if this is your argument, then the lowest height of the student as shortest height of the student is also a girl. So girls are shorter. And so we have these 2 points that actually kind of contradicts each other. So how do we find out whether the girls are taller than boys in this given data set? So what we basically do is we will calculate the mean of the girls and then we will calculate the mean of the boys as well, and then we will compare both of these. So let's find the mean of the girls. So that's mean of girls is basically हमने सारी values को add करना है. So we add all of the values of all data points and we divided by data points. So we have 110 plus 102 plus 140 plus 110 plus 112 divided by 5. And so once we calculate it, we get 114.8. And so this is the mean of the girls. Now we have to calculate the mean of the boys. And now we write mean of boys. That will be, we will add all of the heights, 115 plus, we already know the formula. And now we have 1 plus 120 and 128, and from the formula we know that we have to divide it by total number of students 1 2 3 4 5, that is total number of data points. So we divide it and we get once we calculate it we get an answer of 125.6. Now if we compare this mean with this mean, we can clearly see that the mean of the boys is greater than the girls. So we can say that boys are generally taller for this given data set. Now let's take a practice question. So hardly do we get a data set like this. It's very simple. We have a little bit complicated data set here. In this practice question, we have the user of two websites who are asked to grade them from ease of use. They use a scale of 1 to 5. So they are users of website A and B, and they are grading the website from 1 to 5, 1 being poor and 5 being excellent. And so, how many, and so this is the frequency of how many times website A has been graded poor and how many times it has been graded excellent. Um, so let's get started. So first thing we have to do is we have to find the mean value of website A and we have to find the mean value of website B. So first we will do it for A. We are going to make a frequency distribution. So if this is X, this is our X and this is frequency, let's say it's 1 for website A and it's F2 for website B. So we are first going to calculate the mean for website A. We are going to write the X, which is 1 2 3 4 5. So we write 1 2 3 4 and 5, and then we have F1, which is frequency. So it has 4 people have rated poor website A, 10 people have rated two website A, 3 is rating is given by 16 people, 4 rating is given by 20 people, and 5 rating is given by 10 people. So we are going to make a table just like this. Good. Yeah. So now what we have to do is we know that we have to take f of x. So we have to multiply f with x. We get 1 4 1 into 4, 4, 2 into 10 gives us 20, and then we have 3 into 16, that gives us 48, 4 into 20 gives us 80, 5 into 10 gives us 50, and if we add them, summation fx, we have to add it now, we get a total of 102. If we add the values of frequency, summation f, it's basically uh, 60. So now if we calculate this, so a mean is, in this case, the formula is summation fx divided by summation f. So it becomes 102 divided by 60. I'm just importing these values. I get a value of, so let's just calculate. So I get a value of 3.37. So that's the mean for website A. So that's website A. Now let's just move our screen a little to the right, and we have to do the same thing with website B. So we have X and we have F2 from here, and then we have F of F2 into X, that will be F1 into X. So we have X 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the same from before, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Draw these lines, make a table out of it, and let's okay, so F2 is basically 20, 35, 15, 10, and 20. So that's 20, 35, 15, 10, and 20. And then we have to multiply it with, we have to multiply x with F2. That's F2 into x. That's 1 into 20. It gives us 20. 2 into 35 gives me a 73. Into 15 gives me 45. 4 into 10 gives me 40, and 5 into 20 gives me 100. Now I have to do is I have to add this, that is summation fx, and that's is summation f, and I have to add this column and I have to add this column. Okay, so once we calculate summation fx, so we add all of these value, we will get 100. And when we add second column summation f, we get sorry, for fx we get a value of 275, and for summation f this is basically 100. So mean formula is mean equals to summation fx divided by summation f. Summation fx is 275, summation f is 100. Once we divide it, we get a value of 275. And so if we compare, so that's for website B. Now if we compare this value with this value, we can clearly see, we can clearly see that website A is better because 3.37 is higher than 2.75. And so through this statistics, we can basically compare two different distributions that we can have. And thank you, and I will expect you to do some practice questions that I've given in the exercises. Assalamu alaikum.